Hello and welcome. I'm Ellen Sutherland, and here we are, being spiritual. Well, I'm still in Ontario, and I thought I would carry on with the final bit of the tapping therapy that I wanted to offer you, and that is a tapping therapy session for a challenge, a difficulty that you're having, say, with your spiritual practice. So I thought I would take one of my spiritual practices in my book, At Your Heart's Pace, which is filled with about 30-odd exercises, 30-odd spiritual exercises, as well as all sorts of other wondrous stuff. And I thought I would just, pick randomly one exercise for you that allows you to kind of understand what I'm talking about, the use of taking the time to tap out your resistance to your practice. Okay, so in exercise 25, it's about gratitude, but it's kind of the next step into, feeling and being the energy of gratitude. So exuding that state, that energetic state that, when you think about you're so grateful to somebody in your life or something in your life, that energy. So you take away any of the details and you be the energy. Okay. So really that's the exercise. And the idea is that once you have that feeling of being the energy of gratitude and exuding it, then you walk through life. You go to work, get on the bus, get in your car in traffic, you talk to your relatives, you deal with bills, you deal with life, which is being spiritual. We're weaving spirituality into everyday life. Life is your ashram. Okay. So what happens? Once we make a decision to do something from a high energy like this, like the energy of gratitude is very high and powerful, anything that is resisting in you, any belief, any understanding, any way of being, however you put that, will come up. And I believe that life, Holy Spirit, however you understand Holy Spirit, comes up and kind of offers you a situation. So here we are, exuding gratitude, feeling good, and along comes somebody butting in line, very angry, very aggressive with you, kind of pushes you out of the way. And there you are. There you are. What do you do with that? So maybe at the time you just say, oh, I let it go. I just let that go. But when you think about it later at the office or at home, you feel that irritation that you should have said something, or how could you have done that differently because it really bothered you. This is where tapping therapy comes in. You bring it up just like you do in any other situation you want to release. You bring up that memory. Here you are, intending to exude gratitude, right? It's a constant state, so it doesn't end because the lineup is over or you've gone home or you've finished work. It continues. So here you are, rehashing that situation in the lineup, and you're feeling not very happy. So perfect. You want to exude gratitude. You need to find the block. So one of the ways of unhooking yourself from that feeling of upsetness, whatever it happens to be, is to literally notice your intensity on the scale of intensity. Maybe it's a 7. You're so cross with yourself for not staying in the expression of gratitude. You hold that, and you do your psychological reversal. Even though I intended to be the energy of gratitude, I feel so angry at that person for pushing me around. I feel so angry at myself for not standing up and being assertive. So even though I'm supposed to be being grateful, I'm angry at that man. Even though I'm supposed to be extending gratitude. I find myself caught in that old memory from today. Do you get that understanding? So you've done your psychological reversal, and then you just literally do. I release and let go all these feelings about letting myself down, about being angry about that man, you know, however you feel that, but I just release and let it all go. Release and let it all go. All those feelings about that man. Take a deep breath. Go back to the situation. Is it gone? Sometimes it's just gone. Because your spiritual intentions can be very powerful. I mean, you really want to be gratitude. And this situation has kind of come in as your opportunity to see that there's some times when you would rather be upset. So tapping at least unhooks you from the emotion. Now the rest, you're unhooked from that heavy emotion, and then you may just kind of glide up into a higher energy of seeing it in a more full situation. The understanding of that you really do, in the back of your mind, have many situations where it's okay not to be spiritual. And again, from a spiritual point of view, if your intention is really to be these states, to express love, gratitude, peace, joy, if that's your intention, then anything that comes up that's hidden away in you that isn't of those states is a gift. And tapping can unhook you from the emotion, and you, with Holy Spirit, with higher self, however you understand that, can surrender the rest of it, the understanding, the belief system, whatever. So I hope that's helpful. And I hope you can see how tapping therapy can be a very powerful tool in our spiritual kind of toolbox when we are intending, following through with our wondrous spiritual intention. So peace to you.